This is the book of Matthew, chapter 16, verse 4. And it reads, I'll read both the KJV and NLT versions. A wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas. And he left them and departed. Only an evil, adulterous generation would demand a miraculous sign, but the only sign I will give them is the sign of the prophet Jonah. Then YAHAWASHI left them and went away. And with that, giving all praises, glory, and honor unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM YAHWASHI. YAHAWAH is the name of the Heavenly Father, in whom the world is ignorantly called Jehovah, or Yahweh. And YAHAWASHI is the name of his only begotten Son, in whom the world has ignorantly called Jesus Christ, in whom we do worship. We are the Hebrew Israelites, which consist of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American, and Seminole Indians, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad. Greetings, giving double honors unto my apostles, my elders, and my teachers at Great Millstone that are ruling well and continue to do so, that taught me and brothers like me this truth, this beautiful truth, beginning with the names of our power and of his anointed. Now these are the two most important things you could ever and will ever know. The name of the Heavenly Father and the name of his only begotten Son, their true and proper names in the ancient Paleo-Hebrew, our language, the Lashwan QADASH, Lashwan meaning tongue and QADASH meaning holy, our holy tongue. The true and proper names of the Father and Son in our native tongue, the holy tongue, the holy language, okay? Salutations, peace, and blessings unto the hopeful elect, that house of David. All right. To you brothers out there fighting this good fight of faith, keep it up. And to you sisters doing that, which is becoming of women, Shalawam. And to those that are addicted unto this ministry, I say, Shalawam. Now, these are the two most important things you could ever know. The name of the Father and his Son. To call upon and be saved in these last and troubling days, and to be preserved from the said evils. Now, these be the names that are written. The name of the Heavenly Father is YAHAWAH. Yah, meaning he, Hawa, meaning exists or is to be. He is, he exists, he, the existing one. For he is a rewarder of them that diligently seeks him. And in the name of his only begotten Son, a name that is above every name, given amongst men here on earth, to the Israelite man first, and also to the believer, consisting of women, children, helps of the prophets, and those that have faith. Even that name, even the mighty name, the name, YAHAWASHI. Yah meaning he, and Hawashai meaning deliverer and savior. And that is exactly what he would come and do for the second time in physical form, yet as an angelic force, for we shall see him as he is, and we shall be like him. So this is part 2. All right, Lord's willing, this is an edifying lesson. This is part 2, Jacob's trouble. It will be done, my Lord. All right, so it's going to happen. You can run from it. Oh, like my man Thanos said. he said, you want to hope in your heart that you're right. He's like, you can run from it. You can what did he say? He said, you think that you're just so right in your own mind of what's to come, of destiny. He said, but he's like, you can hide from it, run from it, but destiny yet arrives. And he came through that portal, you know? But that's it, man. It's going to come. It has to come. It's been written. It was spoken of the Heavenly Father, and his word shall not go out void, but it will go and accomplish whereto he sent it. All right? And he has decreed trouble upon his people, 2/3. All right? And when there's Jacob's trouble, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all other nations are going to be in trouble because the Lord already sees them as enemies anyway. So it just goes to show you, the Lord's about to rise up and deal with his people in judgment and try his elect through the same time period. Then shall you know who are the Lord's chosen. All right. And the sign that was left for you, Jakes, was the sign of Jonah, the prophet. He was in Nineveh saying that it was going to be overthrown by the Heavenly Father. Now, in Jonah's lifetime, it wasn't overthrown because the people of his time repented and the Lord spared the city. But years later, I'd say about 300 years later, Nineveh was destroyed according to Jonah's prophecy that the Lord is going to overthrow the city, and he did. Same with us. Our apostles and their elders before them, they know that Babylon the Great, aka America, is going to fall and be destroyed. Though it did not happen in many of their lifetimes, they went back into the spirit realm. It's going to happen in your lifetime. Okay? So get your head out your ass and repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Repent or perish. Repent or die. That's all that's left. Okay? 2024, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, is about that time. Okay? Now, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, or Sirach, in the Apocrypha, chapter 39, verse 28. And it reads, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them, whether it be AI, because that's artificial intelligence, but it's still intelligence, because there's demons that go into those different, venues or machines to become killing weapons of war and destruction. All right. And then you have the animals. They've been in the spirit of the Lord this whole time. Okay. They do the will of the Heavenly Father. It said teeth of wild beasts. All right. That the Lord is going to send. All right. Well, we're going to read that as in verse 30. Okay. Then you have men. It said the king's heart is in the hand of the Heavenly Father. He turneth his mind whithersoever he will. How much more men and soldiers and men that just have spirits on them that are created to destroy. The Lord's going to send them out. Okay. So they're going to lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they'll pour out their force and appease the wrath of him, YAHAWASHI, that made them. Okay. It says fire and hail and famine and death. All these were created for vengeance. Woo! Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions. Now, there's certain beasts that we've seen are fearful and terrifying. How about the beasts that the Lord have hid for all this time to be revealed? One creature in distant memory that comes back every now and again. -1. If you know what I'm talking about, the Lord about to unleash Leviathan, but there's more than one Leviathan, and the Lord is going to unleash him on the earth. How much more the wild beasts that you haven't even seen or you think are extinct going to be out here running the streets. Okay. And the newly created creatures is going to be out here. It says teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. Woo! They shall rejoice in his commandment. It shall be done, my Lord. Like in the last lesson, played that clip of Order 66. The most heart-wrenching part about the whole thing of them taking down the Jedi and whoever the hell else was an enemy of the state was that they did not have evil intent. That's why the Jedi didn't feel them betray them, because they didn't have evil intent. They just executed an order. Good soldiers follow orders. That's it. The animals, to the exoskeleton suit men that's gonna be suited up out here, or Iron Man suits, the robot dogs, to the militias, to the military men, to the mighty men, to just those that have the spirit of vengeance on them. They're only gonna be executing the order of YAHAWASHI, from the demons on the left-hand side to the angels on the right that's going to be coming down here to put in work for YAHAWASHI, and also his men that are going to be turned into a weapon against his enemies. We only going to be executing orders, and Lord's one, I'm one of those men. But all these things are only going to execute the order of YAHAWASHI. No deadly intent, just keeping the command of YAHAWASHI, and that's what it's going to be. There's people, please, have a baby, crying out. And then whoever is going to be among you, whether it be a robot dog, a man of the Lord, a militiaman, all right, or actual spirit of vengeance, they just going to take you out. They ain't going to have no emotion. All right. It says they shall rejoice in his commandments. See that? And they shall be ready upon earth. Woo! When need is. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. Please, please, have mercy. No mercy. Can there be peace between us? No peace. what is it you want us to do? Die. Like on ID4. Independence Day, when he was actually, the alien dude was talking to the guy. He says, I know there's much that we can learn from each other. He said, what did he say? He said, can there be peace between us? He said, peace. No peace. Woo. And he's like, what is it you want us to do? And he said, die. Damn. That's what it's going to be, man. Okay? Damn. But hey, you see it in these movies, man. Leave the world behind, all types of things, man. Like Kevin Bacon's character told dude, he's like, man, you're not thinking straight, man. You tripping. You're not thinking straight. Okay? I got to worry about mine, so, It says, verse 32, therefore from the beginning I was resolved and thought upon these things and have left them in writing. Woo! There it is. God, man. Woo! That's cold. Call all you mla. YAHAWASHI Masha. Now, we're going to move on. So like go in my notes here. We're going to go to the book of, Jeremiah 15. You already know. The Lord is fed up with you niggas, man. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, deaf and destruction to you. You're through. The Lord doesn't care for you no more. He's like, hey, get the hell out of here, man. Get out of my sight. Die. That's the only way you're going to appease the Lord. Your life has been madness in his sight, a damn speck, all right, to the Lord. But the Lord was like, your whole existence was nothing. Let the multitude perish then that were born in vain. You see that? And that's written. Woo. Then he said, pray not for this people. That's also written. But yet you got these niggas talking about love and shit. And God is love. No, look at these scriptures where the Lord is telling you straight up, telling certain prophets, don't even pray to me for these people. I don't give a damn, And it's his own people. Like, God, woo. That's how you know the wrath of the Lord. Like, man, if you ain't got YAHAWASHI standing on your behalf, like, well, Father, please, then you through out here, man. Jacob's trouble is going to be, woo, it's going to be something else. It's going to be a different trouble for different Jakes. Either you're going to be starving, or you're going to be in a concentration camp, or you're going to be tortured, or you're going to be hunted, or you're going to be killed, or you're going to be slain, or you're going to be raped as a woman, or used and abused as a woman or child. Okay? You old people, they just going to just batter your damn head in because you never thought this day would come. Oh, no, I never see that in my generation, And you just been living your life wickedly this whole time. The Lord's going to deal with you. All you Jakes, man. Now his elect, he's going to shadow them under his almighty hand. We're going to be under the shadow of the Almighty. He's going to hide us, whisk us away from all this danger that's to come. We're going to be in the midst of it, but the Lord's going to keep us. All right? All right? Because we have kept the word of his patience. He's going to keep us from the hour of temptation and from the oppressing sword, all of that, man. So I'm gonna read this in Jeremiah, but let me get first Maccabees real quick down below, and we gonna see how E was rolling in the past, and we gonna see what his ass is gonna do now. He ain't changed. You damn niggas think this demon has changed. No, he ain't changed. He just made you think he changed, but he's still the same goddamn devil, but he ain't just brought it out to your attention yet. He been playing your ass this whole time. Okay? Now this is Jeremiah 15:1. Then said the Lord unto me, YAHAWASHI, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be toward this people. Hey, and that's spiritual, because Jake was so goddamn hard-headed. Moses misspoke and couldn't even get into the land. He could see the land, but he didn't get in there because he misspoke, because Jake fucking hard-headedness, man. But the Lord still loved Moses. And then you have Samuel. Samuel was cursing Jake out for asking for a king. And Samuel was yelling at you Jakes, like, man, you already have a king. Yahweh is your king. YAHAWASHI is your king. But then you got niggas out here, even today, don't want to tell you the name of the Lord or his son, as if they the fucking king or leader. And you ain't a goddamn thing. You other camps, death and destruction to you. Straight up, man. Sick of you goddamn clowns out there, man. And the Lord's exposing every goddamn body. And this is the year I believe that a lot of people going to be exposed for who the fuck they are, man. The minute the Lord been out there, we put ourselves on Front Street. This is who the fuck we are. Take us or leave us. Take it or leave it, motherfucker. This is who we are. Okay? But the rest of you people fucking hiding, pretending to be some fucking body, and you ain't a goddamn thing. And especially you Jakes. Without the Lord, you are nothing. And that's written. Okay? He said, without me, you can do nothing. That's what YAHAWASHI said. But you niggas think y'all can do everything without the Lord. Oh, Trump gonna change shit, or Biden gonna do some shit. They ain't gonna do a goddamn thing. They gonna lay you niggas down. You ain't a part of their new world order. So they gonna kill a lot of you people off, even their own goddamn people. But it's all in the mind of the Lord to destroy a lot of you people as well. A lot of heathen and his own people, 2/3. Jacob's trouble. Okay? It says, yet my mind could not be toward this people. Cast them out of my sight and let them go forth. Okay? NLT. Then the Lord YAHAWASHI said to me, even if Moses and Samuel stood before me pleading for these people, I wouldn't help them. Away with them. Get them out of my sight. Woo, god damn. You see? Man, ain't nobody standing in the way for you. Not even YAHAWASHI, man. Because Moses and Samuel was men that was favored of the Lord, and they could stand before the Lord like, Lord, BAHASHAM, please, according to your covenant with our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, please have mercy on this people. Yeah, they hard-headed, they bugged out, they stiff-necked, but please have mercy on it. The Lord is like, nah, no more. Fuck that. No. Hell no. And YAHAWASHI is greater than these men. YAHAWASHI was above Moses and Elijah when he transfigured himself, that the Lord said, this is my son in whom I well please. Hear ye him. Listen to him. But if YAHAWASHI is not standing for you, you Jakes out there, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you are through. And then YAHAWASHI himself is going to be the death angel. Who you think was the death angel that went down into Egypt to slay the firstborn of man and beast in Egypt? It was YAHAWASHI. So he gonna come down and execute that judgment yet again. Because none of y'all would have him reign over you. So he gonna take your fucking head off your goddamn shoulders, man. Or there's gonna be a missile waiting for you, or a laser, or whatever death the Lord sees fit for you to take part in, man. Okay? It says, and it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus saith the Lord YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, such as are for death to death, and such as are for the sword, to the sword, and such as are for the famine, to the famine, and such as are for the captivity, to the captivity. NLT. And if they say to you, but where can we go? Tell them, this is what the Lord YAHAWAH says. Those who are destined for death to death, those who are destined for war to war, those who are destined for famine to famine, lack of resources, no food, starvation, those who are destined for captivity to captivity. And this time the captivity is going to be concentration camps, 15-minute cities closing your ass in and you can't get out. But we're Americans. There's a lot of you stupid ass niggas going to think that he going to fucking love you and save you. You pretty ass women among our people, you don't think the fucking white man gonna save you, that he's your boyfriend. Nah, he gonna ask your black ass, and you niggas too. Oh no, Trump for life, my nigga, niggas for Trump. Hey, they gonna show your ass. It's gonna be civil war out here, and they gonna say, you gonna say, well, but we're Americans. And they gonna say, but what type of American? And they gonna see your ass as the enemy, man. Lord gonna put a cold spirit on them like, it's because of these motherfucking people that our country is failing and falling. It's because of them. And you know what? Fuck this. Bow right through your fucking head, man. And then if you think it's a goddamn joke, you fucking scoffers out there, you gonna have a joker nigga jump out on your ass and say, you get what you fucking deserve. Pow! Right through your fucking head. Okay? You people gonna suffer, man. 2/3 of our people are already destined for death and destruction. And like the Lord said, you destined for the war, a lot of y'all gonna be shipped off to this World War III or whatever front the Lord wants your ass on. You gonna die in a distant land. Not knowing that your home, where you came from, is going to be decimated. And you going to actually be like damn near crying because you losing your damn life over there in the Middle East, so to speak, which is really the farther and western reach of Asia where our land is, Saudi Arabia, that peninsula. You're going to be dying over there, bleeding out. You're going to be looking at your commander, could you tell my mother and my father love him and all that shit? And he going to be like, yeah, soldier, I'll tell. Not knowing that the fucking land that your people's on going to be nuked to fucking hell. You don't know that. And lasered by the ships that YAHAWASHI and the angels going to come on. You ain't going to know that. But you're going to be dying just hurt. Why did I come here? Why am I here? Mama, you just crying for your fucking mama or whatever, man. You know, Jake. But you ain't even going to know, like, death is only the beginning, bro. Yours is only the beginning of more death. Millions upon billions of people going be transferred back to the spirit realm, man. In a matter of moments. All right? It says, reading on, and I will appoint over them 4 kinds, saith the Lord Yahawah, BAHASHAM al-Shah, the sword to slay. The modern day sword is the gun. All this, the weaponry and warfare out here from the direct energy weapons to a drone, to a goddamn robot dog, a man with an exoskeleton suit, to battalions moving in tactical units coming into your cities. All right, closing them off. Foreign troopers, the day of the blue helmets, UN. Okay, deadly enemies that sneaking in through the border with deadly intent to kill you, to grape you. All right, you know, a wife for baby, boy for pleasure, woman for you know, it's sickos from these fucking other lands. These heathen, they ain't got no fucking turn off switch. They're fucking bugged out. They're heathens. They're off. But then they see you niggas on the goddamn Instagram and they like, these motherfuckers just as crazy as me. Shit crazier than me. So when I get over there, ooh, I'm about to have fun. And that's exactly what the fuck they gonna do. Because you have not grieved your goddamn self. You have not bewailed your ignorance. You have not been grieved in your mind of your abomination that you have done before the Lord. You have not sought him out and say, Lord, I'm sorry, I fucked up. Please help me. I see where the world is going. I need help. Certain Jakes is going to turn back. The elect. Okay? We have turned back. We have bewailed ourselves. We have hated our former selves, man. We killed the old man. And for you sisters, that old woman. So that you won't get caught up in this onslaught that's coming, man. You know? But you niggas that want to play, hey, the joke going to be on your black ass or Latino ass. Or Native American ass. And all you goddamn heathen, the heathen ain't even got no goddamn hope. They're through. Unless your ass has been destined for captivity, that's your only hope to survive the death. Or you high banking elite under the damn ground and a deep underground military base. You've been destined for slavery. But the rest of you people on the surface, oh man, the Lord has so many instruments of death prepared for your ass. It's not even funny. Okay? But it's going to begin at his house. It says, and I will appoint over thee, over them, Salakia, 4 kinds, saith the Lord Yahawah BAHASHAM al-Shah, the sword to slay and the dogs to tear. Now, I'm thinking back to the 60s when our people was marching and shit, and they sicked them goddamn canines on our people. All right? Them goddamn, what they call them, German shepherds and shit. But now we in the technological age where they got a fucking robot dog coming for your ass. Thousands of these motherfuckers, man. They're going to be patrolling your goddamn cities, man. And they're going to hunt you goddamn Jakes down and kill you. The dogs to tear. They're going to tear your ass limb from limb. Because they robotic and shit. But they are going to have an actual spirit in them. A demon. Yeah, they're going to have a program in them and shit to kill. But they're going to have a demon on them. That spirit for vengeance against you, man. All right? It says the dog and the dogs to tear. And the fowls of the heaven. Ooh, man, it's going to be like the movie The Birds. Birds going to be after your ass, man. They going to be fucking your ass up, these crows. Okay, hawks, eagles, all types of birds. Birds you wouldn't think would be fucking with your damn, what is that bird called? A robin, and then you got a fucking blue jay or whatever the hell. Just birds you just be seeing in springtime and they look all pretty. They gonna be plucking your fucking eyes out. The hummingbird gonna fucking buzz up on your ass and just start fucking you up, man. Because of that, because they got the order from the Lord. It would be done. It will be done, my Lord, to fuck these people up for you. I'll do it. You know? It says, and the beasts of the earth. Hey, because niggas is thinking like a lion or a jaguar. I mean, I could just run in the house and the lion shit. If he outside, then the nigga just gonna be outside. But you ain't thinking that the Lord have other beasts. The Lord gonna bring back the dinosaurs on your ass. Gonna have velociraptors out here chasing you. Like my man Alan Grant said on the movie where the little fat kid on the first one was talking shit about the velociraptor. He's like, man, it's just a big turkey vulture and shit. And he's like, oh man, he said, can a turkey vulture do this? He said they got binocular vision. You looking at him, he looking right at your ass. You look down, he's looking down. You looking that way, he's looking that way. He said he ain't gonna take out your jugular like a lion or another type of predator. They take you out of your misery before they kill you. They knock you out and then they start eating you. He said, no, he'll cut your goddamn belly open and have your damn organs and shit spill out. And then when he starts to eat you, your ass is still alive. You know, Lord bring back a fucking jaguar, not a jaguar, a goddamn saber-toothed cat on your ass. You know? The Lord have a damn dragon, an actual fucking dragon. Do you think is in mythology and shit? The King Arthur, oh, he fought a dragon. No, the Lord gonna have dragons about here, man. Breathing fire on your ass. You thought they didn't exist. Lord gonna have these beasts out here, man. Best believe that. Okay? It says, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy. It says, I will send 4 kinds of destroyers against them, says the Lord YAHAWASHI. I will send the sword to kill, the dogs to drag away, and the vultures to devour, and the wild animals to finish up what is left. Woo, God damn. So Lord ain't fucking around and playing with you niggas at all. Niggas think shit is a joke and everything is only in a movie. But the Lord is gonna get you Negroes, man. All right. Now I'm gonna read this in the book of Maccabees. All right, where we at on time? All right, and I'm gonna play this clip. Let me go real quick to Isaiah 10. Shoot, because a lot of you women are lonely. You're on your own. You kicked your man out. He's in the grave or dead or in the prison. So when these cities are raided and everything goes down and it's really literally Jacob's trouble, it's just you and your ugly ass children, or it's just you and you sent your children away. Fuck them kids. Your ass is gonna be through, because what you gonna do without a man, especially in that time? It said the virgins gonna mourn having no bridegrooms, the wives shall mourn having no husbands, and the women shall mourn, or the girls shall mourn having no helpers. You gonna see how profitable a man will be in a time of societal collapse. You gonna see. But a lot of you women, a majority of the 2/3 of our nation are women, and you're gonna die. You will die, okay? Because you've been wicked and ugly and stupid, and thinking, well, I'm married to the Lord. No, you not, nigga. The man is above you, clown. The Lord is dealing directly with the men of the nation. Then the men is dealing with you women. Now the sisters that's gonna be saved, they already gonna be with a man, or they're gonna be paired up with a man, or they're gonna find that man. Hence Isaiah 4:1. And everything gonna be cool. But you other women, they ain't got no hedge of protection. What the fuck you gonna do? Straight up. All right. Now this says Assyria is Yahweh's instrument. Woo. And the modern day Assyrians is America. The Americans, man. What they got in store, the weapons that they have, the tests and goddamn programs that they've been perfecting over this time to study Jake. They cloned Tyrone. That movie was a goddamn documentary of how they fucking been running tests on Jake, been observing Jake, been studying you. Then they gonna know what you fear. But then even above, fuck what Esau know or what he think you fear. YAHAWASHI knows what you fear. And he's gonna put it in the minds and heads of whatever he sends, whether it be Esau, Edom, man, these foreign troopers, these beasts, newly created creatures, or the men of the Lord themselves, to know what you fear. And the Lord's gonna bring that very fear upon you. Okay? For your insolence, for your hubris. It says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees. And that's Esau Edom. He's decreeing unrighteous decrees to lock this shit down, to destroy you, to see you as nothing but something in the way. Hey, and they have it on the books that they gotta depopulate you niggas, man. Well, not even just the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They been had you on the list, but they have a list that they had to depopulate the whole planet to a certain number. All right, in order to reign over it or whatever, New World Order. But it goes to show you, with this war going on, your death is going to be nothing among billions of deaths that's going to be going on, from the war to the evil, to the pestilence, to the plague, to men's hearts failing them, to motherfuckers just dying, to buildings collapsing, to societal collapse, to people just giving up, the ghost. All these things are going to be happening simultaneously while you are in trouble. And who's going to come to your aid? The only one that could have came to your aid, YAHAWASHI, is against you. He's your enemy. He's the one hunting you. Final destination. You escape one death only to go into an even worse one. God damn. Or you have that traumatic PTSD of survivors, what they call it, survivors remorse, something like that. Like, say the fucking plane gets hit out the sky and shit, and your ass survived the damn crash and shit. You like, what the fuck? Oh shit. Everybody dead, your ugly ass children dead, your nigga dead, or your damn broad is dead, your children is dead, but you're alive. And you gotta just find help somewhere, but you never find help. And you come across somebody and you think is a friend, but truly is an enemy. So, God damn, it's just gonna be horrible for you Jakes out here that know not YAHAWASHI, nor the time of his vengeance, his visitation, man. It says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed. Now, this reminds me of when David numbered the people. Now, David, his heart smote him like, damn, what did I do? But then in another place, I believe in Chronicles, it said that Satan got into the mind of David to number the people, to have Joab number the people, right? But if you look at it from another angle, it said the Lord pretty much like was angry at Israel. And then like the next few verses, David numbered Israel. And then the Lord slaughtered a certain number of Israel through an angel, which was like a plague or a pestilence. So that's what the Lord's going to be doing out here in the time of Jacob's trouble. Esau's going to have you niggas on the census and number your ass. And the Lord's going to be like sending certain angels to do certain things. Like, all right, you go and be fire in that city and burn these niggas up. You go be a pestilence or a plague. You go be, a lion spirit to lead these niggas somewhere where they're going to be destroyed. You go do that. Lord is going to be giving out orders that day. All right, in that time. Then he going to have other orders like you certain angels, y'all go protect my elect. Okay? But you other angels, y'all go destroy these niggas. Have a destroying weapon in your hand and execute these mother effers, man. Rid them off the earth. That's going to be the decree. It says, woe unto them that have, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people. So they gonna take away all your rights out here. Jay, you ain't even got no rights right fucking now, but they gonna take away everybody's rights. Everybody in Babylon, your rights is gonna be taken away, and you gonna see how fucking small and little you really are. Okay? It says that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. It says they deprive the poor of justice and deny the rights of the needy among my people. They prey on widows, women ain't got no husbands. Pretty much, your husband may still be alive, but he's good as dead. He's in prison. He's a states away. He may actually be dead, or you might have left him to be a fucking thought, and now in that time of trouble, you actually thinking about it, like, I hope he would come. I need somebody up. And your ass gonna be through. He gonna have a decree out there that, hey, you leave, a drone gonna destroy you. You gonna be shipped off to a concentration camp. You gonna be raped. Women ain't gonna have no power when they bust in there. They gonna take you for spoil. You been shaking your booty. They actually gonna go in there and get the booty. Okay, that's what it's gonna be. You are spoiled. That's what booty is. All right, it says, they deprive the poor of justice and deny the right of the needy among my people. They prey on widows and take advantage of orphans. Damn, a lot of small children, they're going to be trafficking them. You know, Sound of Freedom, you know about that movie. And then certain of the children that they might find, they're going to put their ass into a military brigade. And be like, hey, man, take this gun. You coming with us. You're fighting age, right? You know how to use this, right? And then say the child try to get wise and shit and shoot a nigga. You might shoot one dude and the other guys will apprehend your ass and beat the fuck out of you. Like, no, motherfucker, you gonna come with us and you gonna fucking join up with us. And for your ass to stay alive and eat, a lot of you just gonna go along with it. Like, oh shit, a young little girl, you just gonna be child's play. You gonna be a piece of cake for them. And if you a young boy, they might rape your ass, grape you, or they put your ass into the military brigade. Like, motherfucker, you rolling with us. Come on. You want to eat, right? Oh, yeah. Where's your mother and father? They're over there today. You shot them. Well, you know, whatever. You know, life is life. Come on. You know, it's going to be really bad for you Jakes, man. You're going to really be on your own in that time. Okay? It says, and what will ye do? Now, this is I love how it is read right here. And what will ye do in the day of visitation and in the desolation which shall come from far? The missiles. That's the desolation that's going to come from far. And what will you do in the day of visitation when the Lord brings down his wrath and he's using his creature as his weapon against his enemies? Woo! What you going to do? To whom will ye flee for help? And where will you leave your glory? NLT. What will you do when I punish you? When I send disaster upon you from a distant land? To whom will you turn for help? Where will your treasure be safe? God damn. Ooh, you through. Because it said the fear of the Lord is going to be the treasure of the elect. Wisdom and knowledge is going to be the stability of our time. It says, without me, they shall bow down under the prisoners, concentration camps. And they shall fall under the slain, people that's just dead in the streets to get caught out there. For all this, his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. Woo! Now, the Lord's hand is stretched out in the act of come with me if you want to live with the camps. But in that time, the Lord's hand is going to be stretched out. What? Poised to strike. We're going to get it. You will stumble along as prisoners or lie among the dead. But even then, the Lord YAHAWASHI's anger will not be satisfied. Woo! His fist is still poised to strike. God. Woo, man. You pissed off the wrong one now. The last time the Lord got this angry, he flooded the earth and only 8 people survived. God damn, and the animals commissioned to be on that ark. And obviously the animals in the sea, the creatures in the seas, but everybody else perished, died, were put down, drowned. But now the Lord's about to get to that same point where I don't give a, with nobody say, I ain't hearing, I'm only hearing my elect. And F everybody else, man. For real. To death. All right. It says, this is Isaiah 10:5. It says judgment against the Syria. See, the Lord's going to use these Americans to execute certain judgments, but then he's going to take their ass out because this land going to be nuked to hell and back, man. It says, O Assyria, the rod of mine anger, and the staff in their hand is mine indignation, righteous anger. What sorrow awaits Assyria? The rod of my anger. I use it as a club to express my anger. See that? So the weapons that these soldiers are going to have to go against you, Jakes, from sound guns and ray guns and shit to frequencies being sounded off to actual weaponry that's like, damn, so advanced that, man, it's to kill, it's going to be that. It's like, God damn, that's what's going to be out here. The Lord said that's the club in their hand, that staff in their hand to beat your ass is the weapon that the Lord put in their hands for his indignation, his righteous anger. All right. Says I will send him, Esau Edom, against an hypocritical nation, our people, hypocrites, man, and against the people of my wrath. Even his own people about to get slain. All right. Even Esau Edom's own people going to be caught in the crossfire and these other heathen. It says, but mainly you Jakes, hypocritical nation, and against the people of my wrath, will I give him a charge to take the spoil and to take the prey and to tread them down like the mire of the streets. Damn. It says, I'm sending Assyria against a godless nation, against a people with whom I am angry. Assyria will plunder them, trampling them like dirt beneath its feet. Ooh, man. Now I'm gonna get this word destroy. But this people gonna be like, please, please. And they just gonna be just crying out, gnashing their teeth. They just gonna be laying your ass even with the pavement, even with the ground, and your children within thee, as YAHAWASHI stated 70 AD. This is gonna be worse than that. Because as we read in Daniel, it's gonna be a time like never before since there was a nation on earth. Okay? It says, how be it, he meaneth not so, Esau, Edom. Neither doth his heart think. So certain people, y'all gonna get the CHIP, the chip, and think you good and shit. But his plan is to wipe you niggas off. Like, yeah, you might live for a little time and shit, but you ain't escaped the wrath of the Heavenly Father, Yahawah, YAHAWASHI, his son, his expressed image. You ain't escaped them. Your ass gonna be thinking you living good, but nigga, the missiles are still on the way, punk. And you got the damn CHIP in your hand, and you got a grievous sword, dummy. So your ass is through. And Esau is looking at you like, nigga, I was going to kill you off anyway. But now you as good as dead because your power wants you dead. Because you got that bullshit in you. You know? It says, how be he meaneth not so. Neither doth his heart, his mind think so. To do you good. See, Esau ain't trying to do you good. He's trying to do your ass evil. It says, but it is in his heart to destroy and cut off nations, not a few. And I'm going to play this clip. Shalawam.
War does not come with a guarantee.
Don't make me regret this.
You survived.
Is this your doing? Choose your words carefully.
No, it was not my doing. I don't know what has occurred, but surely you have felt it. The voices crying out. The death.
The clones turned against me. Even Rex. I don't know why. They just suddenly ward themselves.
Brilliant. I was not privy to my master's plan, but now I see it. He turned the Jedi's own army against them.
Woo! Man, Lord, when you enjoyed that clip, you see that, man? You see how he's kind of laughing like, brilliant, you know? That's how the men of the Lord gonna be. If a 2/3 nigga runs into a brother, man, they just gonna laugh about it. But you don't know, man, I lost my baby and my woman. And Jake, and we, you know, you gonna come to the man of the Lord like, brilliant. The Lord is brilliant. Like, we gonna finally see the Lord's plan at work. He's like, I was not privy to my master's plan, but now I see it. He says, brilliant. And he said, he turned the Jedi's own army against him. You see how our eyes kind of like open wide, like, what the fuck? Oh, shit. You know, he's like, have you felt it? The death? You know, that's how it's going to be, man. Because the ones you think that is supposed to help you, oh, man, in that time, Jake, they're going to destroy you. Damn. That's cold. Now, I'm going to read this in the NLT. But the king of Assyria will not understand that he is my tool. His mind does not work that way. His plan is simply to destroy, to cut down nation after nation. God damn. And that's exactly what Esau Edom is going to do. And I'm going to read this in the Maccabees. Let me go to interlinear. And I'm going to get you Jakes really, your lovers is going to betray your clown ass, man. All these goddamn weak ass philosophies you stupid ass niggas is in. You passport broke clowns going over there to these other lands and marrying these other women. Ain't nothing wrong with getting another woman. You know, we kings and shit. But it's like you niggas conform to their fucking ways. And you go worship their gods, which are no gods, they're fucking idols. And the Lord gonna destroy your ass over there. He said, oh, your lovers that you went seeking after, oh, they gonna slay your ass in that time. Okay? A dumb nigga go over there to the Arab world and become a fucking Muslim. They gonna blow your ass up in the name of that demon. All right? Allah or whatever, man. But they really gonna be doing it after the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI in his spirit of vengeance upon your ass. And wherever the fuck you niggas be at, or wherever you think you are, which you ain't, you're an Israelite. And for you not turning back unto your power and his anointed, you gonna be destroyed. You gonna be slain. Okay? Now let's get this word. Destroy. You know, I bring it out all the time. I haven't brought it out in a minute. The word there, 8045. The word there is shamad. Shamad. It says to destroy, exterminate. See, it's going to be an extermination type event going on. It's going to seem like nobody is alive. No one's safe. Everybody's getting put down. It's going to seem like that. Be destroyed. Be exterminated. Now look at this. Bullet point 1. To be annihilated. Be exterminated. To be destroyed. Bullet point 2. Be devastated. God damn. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Lovers. Let's put that in there. Lovers. Because Jake be going after all this madness. Okay. And you through. You ain't got no friends, man. Yup, that's what I'm going to get. I'm going to read from about... Yup. Man. Might read it in the NLT. Let me see. Okay, yep. NLT, Jeremiah 4. But let me read first Maccabees 1. Okay, let me play this out. Might play this clip again, shoot. All right, let it play out. All right, so we gonna play this thing back. Boom, all right. Now this is First Maccabees 1:27. Every bridegroom took up lamentation, and she that sat in the marriage chamber was in heaviness, because this can happen at any time. It said that they were given in marriage and eating and drinking when Noah entered into the ark. Same with Lot when he left Sodom and Gomorrah and those neighboring cities. Everybody was doing their day-to-day bullshit, and then everything went haywire. They were destroyed in an instant. During Noah's time, they were drowned. During this time, there's going to be chaos, societal collapse, all the way leading up to the destruction of Babylon the Great, a.k.a. America, and other lands destined to be hit. Okay? But it's going to only escalate. It's going to only grow. All right? It says, every bridegroom took up lamentation, and she that sat in the marriage chamber was in heaviness. Because the man you wanted to marry and shit, you know, nigga have his bow tie and shit on. Now nigga head gone. Bow tie and everything covered in blood. Your ass is in your wedding dress. Now the shit it went from white to red. And you threw. You what? And then but you ain't got time to fucking sit there and cry. There's a damn invasion going on. The power is knocked out. Your phone ain't receiving any signal. Okay? It says, well, happened before, but let me start at 24. And when he had taken all away, he went into his own land. Esau Edom is about to take everything that you Jakes think you own away. He gonna go to his own place, hide in his bunker, or just watch you people destroy each other like on the Purge movies from a damn camera and shit. This happened before during the time of the Maccabees, during the time of that demon Antiochus Epiphanes. This nigga is back in this time. He's high up in the goddamn government somewhere. And he wants you Jakes dead. just as he did in the past. But this time the Lord's going to give a certain number of his own people over into the hand of this demon. All right. And when he had taken all away, he went into his own land, having made a great massacre and spoken very proudly. Therefore, there was a great mourning in Israel in every place where they were, so that the princes and elders mourned. The virgins and young men were made feeble, and the beauty of women was changed. Every bridegroom took up lamentation, and she that sat in the marriage chamber was in heaviness. The land also was moved for the inhabitants thereof, and all the house of Jacob was covered in confusion. That's what's going to happen in this time. Okay? And after 2 years fully expired, the king sent his chief collector of tribute unto the cities of Judah, who came unto Jerusalem with a great multitude. So this man gonna come with his military might again, but with technological advancements, and spake peaceable words unto them. See, certain Jake gonna believe this nigga. Come to your local facility. We'll have blankets and food and soup, everything for your children and for yourselves and all that crap. And Jay gonna listen and go to this nigga, and your ass gonna fall by the blade. It says, and after 2 years fully expired, the king sent his chief collector of tribute unto the cities of Judah, who came unto Jerusalem with a great multitude, and spake peaceable words unto them. But all was deceit. For when they had given him credence, he fell suddenly upon the city and smote it very sore, and destroyed much people of Israel. Now, in this time that we're coming into, you got to remember, it's going to be a civil war going. Then there's going to be societal collapse, and there's going to be an invasion, and there's going to be death and destruction and newly created creatures and wild beasts and apparitions and the plagues of Egypt and darkness in certain parts and demons moving around and angels standing up only to stand in the way and slay your ass walking down the way. Okay? If you're a 2/3 man, it's going to be a horrible time for you. If you're just a heathen, it's going to be horrible out here in this time. Jacob's trouble is going to be trouble for everybody, not just Jacob. But for the elect, we're going to be all right. We're going to be cool. Lord's when I'm one of those men, they're going to be all right. The scripture is written that they're going to have abundance and be okay. All right? It says, and destroyed much people of Israel. And when he had taken the spoil of the city, he set it on fire and pulled down the houses and walls thereof on every side. But the women and children took they captive and possessed the cattle. You see that? So you certain you women, they gonna take y'all to use y'all. You already know what y'all worth, man. And you gonna know when society is crumbling and destroyed. You gonna know like, damn, the whole time I wasn't shit. I was just a piece of ass. And that's all you fucking are to them. To these men coming in, even Jake, but Jake had love for you, man. See, Jake, we love our women, man. But you women have looked at us like, y'all niggas ain't shit, fuck you, nigga, get your bag up. But in that time when all the men are dead, majority of them, others are shipped off to the war, others are dying in the famine, others is fighting it out, civil war status, getting slain. And then the men you really want, the men of the Lord, are hidden and you don't even know where they at. You thinking they off planet or whatever. You gonna be through. You gonna know you just was nothing. You and your ugly snot-nosed children, man, are going to be nothing. You going to be prey for Esau, Edom, and these other heathen to do what they will with you. Okay? It says, then builded they the city of David with a great strong wall. This is what they're going to do. They're going to set up military installations and with mighty towers and made it a stronghold for them. And they put therein a sinful nation. See, they're going to have, they already got that with the damn Chinese and these other heathen. They got them set up in these different police stations here in the States, and they ain't got no visa or where the fuck to be over here, but they over here setting up to go against you American people and especially our people. It says they stored, and they put therein a sinful nation, wicked men, and fortified themselves therein. They stored it also with armor and victuals. And when they had gathered together the spoil of Jerusalem, they laid them up there. So they became a sore snare, see, a trap, For it was a place to lie in wait against the sanctuary and an evil adversary to Israel. Now, a lot of our people gonna go to these churches, but a lot of these military men gonna set up either in the church or near the church, and they gonna know Jay gonna flee. Oh, we gotta go to our pastor. We gotta go to God. We need Jesus. And you gonna go up in there just like on the first purge. Was it the first purge or the other? I think it's the first purge. Jake ass was in the church, and those goddamn militias and mercenaries went up in there and laid that fucking place down. Everybody up in there. Now, a few Jakes, according to the movie, survived, maybe like one or two. The Northern Kingdom woman or her daughter, I think. But everybody else was laid the fuck down. In a place you think you're safe in, the sanctuary of the Lord. But no, that ain't the sanctuary of the Lord. The sanctuary of the Lord, ultimately, in that time, will be his name and the name of his son. And that's it, man. You know? So, see here. My note paper at. There it is. All right, I believe that's about, oh yeah, I'm gonna read this Jeremiah 4 and we out. And damn, I'm gonna have to come with a part 3. Barely good, you know, part 3, yeah. But yep. I'll play the clip back. This is Jeremiah's vision of coming disaster. I'm gonna play this clip back.
War does not come with a guarantee.
Don't make me regret this.
You survived.
Is this your doing? Choose your words carefully.
No, it was not my doing. I do not know what has occurred, but surely you have felt it. The voices crying out. The death.
The clones turned against me. Even Rex. I don't know why. They just suddenly ward themselves.
Brilliant. I was not privy to my master's plan, but now I see it. He turned the Jedi's own army against them.
Ooh, man, that's it, man. I was not privy to my master's plan, but brilliant. But now I see it. You see that? See? Most people ain't gonna be privy to the Lord's plan, but we can see it, and we gonna see it in that time. And it's gonna be Madman Spirit. No, he's like, they weren't. She's like, the clone troops turned on me. Even Rex, they just were not themselves. They seemed not themselves. These troopers are gonna have something else in their mind other than a goddamn brain chip telling them kill. They gonna have the Spirit of the Lord on them, telling them kill. All right. It said, whoever resists the Lord's will. 2 Ezra 16:70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, these soldiers, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord, our people. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen. The elect is going to be in the midst of all that chaos, but they're going to be delivered, and 2/3 are going to be placed in their stead to be destroyed. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire, because it's going to be a very trying time. Hear, O ye my beloved, the elect, saith the Lord YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Now this is Jeremiah 4:23. I'm going to read the NLT versions. I looked at the earth, and it was empty and formless. I looked at the heavens, and there was no light. Lord, it's going to be dark, man. Shoot. You know, the missiles are going to blot out the sun and light of the stars. But that's the end goal. There's an end game. But remember in Egypt, you gotta remember darkness was felt. They couldn't see nothing. All the days went as they were always meant to go. But in Egypt, for them 3 days, it was darkness to them. But the world went on as it always does. The sun rose, they had their day, they was living their life. But in Egypt, though, darkness was on them people, man. And what happened in the midst of the darkness, monstrous apparitions and things unseen and unlooked for, man. Frightening sights that will haunt you, man. It says, man, because imagine that. The power's going to be knocked out in Babylon. EMP going to come knock this place out. Communication's going to be cut off. And everybody, wherever you at, you're going to be on your own. It's just going to be you and whoever's in that city. And it might just be 10 people left out of millions of people that was once in that city. 10 are left. Everybody else is dead. Like, God damn. You know? Verse 24, I looked at the mountains and hills. These different governments, they going to be through. They trembled and shook. Because it's of the Lord all these things are happening simultaneously. I looked and all the people were gone. All the birds of the sky had flown away. Because the animals would give you signs like, hey, something's not right. You know, get out of here. Get out of Dodge. I looked and the fertile field had become a wilderness. The towns lay in ruins, crushed by YAHAWASHI's fierce anger. This is what YAHAWASHI says. The whole land will be ruined, but I will not destroy it completely. All right? Not at that point, because the land is going to be filled with men as with caterpillars, and they're going to be destroying shit, but the whole land ain't going to be a desolation as yet. See? The earth will mourn, and the heavens will be draped in black because of my decree against my people. I have made up my mind, and I will not change it. At the noise of charioteers and the men marching in, foreign troopers, the people flee in terror. Our people, they hide in the bushes and run for the mountains. See, they're going to hide wherever they can go. But they're going to be closed in, closed off, trapped, and destroyed. It says, what are you doing? You who have been plundered. Why do you dress up in beautiful clothing? Because our people going to think, a bitch going to think because she pretty, she going to get away. And I don't know whatever the fuck else Jay going to think. But we're Americans. Like that Civil War movie. Like, do you think that these soldiers going to give a fuck that you anybody? Or you were somebody in the world, you had some money, or you pretty? They ain't going to give a shit about that. They going to put you down. It says, what are you doing? You who have been plundered. Why do you dress up in beautiful clothing and put on gold jewelry? Why do you brighten your eyes with mascara? All right, they ain't going to care if you're pretty. Your primping will do you no good. The allies, because I like this, let me read it in the KJV. And when thou art spoiled, what wilt thou do? Though thou clothest thyself with crimson, though thou deckest thee with ornaments of gold, though thou rentest thy face with painting, in vain shalt thou make thyself fair. Thy lovers will despise thee. They will seek thy life. Woo! Thy lovers, see? You know? They were suddenly not themselves. See? That's it. That's what it's going to be. Brilliant. The Lord, my master turned the Jedi's own army against him. Your lovers that you thought was going to help you and love you, they're going to be turned against you. Let me get that in 2nd Ezra 6 real quick. So like it. We're going to close out 2nd Ezra 6. Let's see. Man. 2nd Ezra 6 and 23. And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. It's going to be sirens going off, but they ain't going to know what's really going on. Is it an invasion? What's going on? Is it the Koreans? Is it the Iranians? Nah, I got wind that it might be the, I'm telling you, it's the Koreans or the Chinese, one or the two. No, it got to be the Iranians, man. I know their capabilities. Nah, maybe it's the Russians. People going to be not know who the fuck it is. Then it might be your own goddamn government because Civil War. So, you know, come on. People going to be in a confused state. It says, at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountains shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. All the water and gas and communications are going to be cut off at that very moment. All right, and you're going to be done. If you know not the Lord, you're done. Now let's read it in the KJV. What are you doing, you who have been plundered? Why do you dress up in beautiful clothing and put on gold jewelry? Why do you brighten your eyes with mascara? Your primping will do you no good. The allies who were your lovers despise you and seek to kill you. Man, for I have heard a voice of a woman in travail, and the anguish as of her that bringeth forth her first child, the voice of the daughter of Zion, that bewaileth herself, that spreadeth her hands, saying, woe is me now, for my soul is wearied because of murderers. And you're going to know that Esau Edom is out to kill you. The heathen are out to kill you. The creatures themselves are out to destroy you. And when you come to the men of the Lord that you thought, now this is sanctuary, our help, our hope, they themselves will say, there's nothing we can do to help you. Go and buy for yourselves. Go to them that buy and go to them that sell and buy for yourselves. Pretty much go get it. Go get it on your own. You know, good luck, whatever, man. All right. That's what it's going to be. The men of the Lord ain't going to deal with you. Lord ain't going to deal with you. And these creatures and everything else is going to be out to kill you. Hence, Jacob's trouble. It will be done, my Lord. Brilliant. Brilliant. I was not privy to my master's plan, but now I see it. He turned the own Jedi's army against them. You see that? Lord's going to turn everything that you thought was for you, Jake, against you. Man, I hear a cry like that of a woman in labor, the groans of a woman giving birth to her first child. It is beautiful Jerusalem. Jerusalem is a people before it's a place, grasping for breath and crying out, help, I'm being murdered. 2/3, the Lord ain't going to hear you. The 1/3, the Lord will hear. So with that, giving all praises, glory, and honor unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, by whom we do function, double honors unto my apostles, my elders, and my teachers at Great Millstone that are ruling well and continue to do so. Salutations, peace, and blessings unto the hopeful elect, that house of David. To you brothers out there fighting this good fight of faith, keep it up. To you sisters doing that which is becoming of women, Shalawam. And to those that are addicted unto this ministry, I say Shalawam. On to the next one. Expect the part 3. Those when you have been edified. See you on the next one. Shalawam.